Oh, it tells me. I didn't realize that it tells me how long ago I gotta turn off the light. I can turn on incognito for YouTube. I didn't even realize, but I have 78 videos on YouTube. Probably, and I probably only have that much on YouTube because, hell, I fucking live stream all the time. I'm not putting any tags into my videos or anything like that. There's like zero editing. There's like zero editing, no tags. I'm not doing anything to actually promote the videos. So that's probably how I've gotten to 78 videos and like the only and 14 subscribers, only 14. Turn off all the damn shit. Just tired of the damn noise. Give it a break for a little bit. We're at the doctor's. Oh wait, maybe she's just drinking. Where the fuck are we? It's an oasis. I wonder how Ted's holding up. Oh, so she went to go get a drink. You're right. I've never been to Texas. Oh, sure. They all have AC. Too cold almost. In July, even. What? He's got a hotel. Yeah, hotel life. That's a living. Maybe too much. Can I, like, skip this? I really don't care about the... That's a good man. No, I know. He wouldn't run around. You're right. How about a beer? No beer today. Hard times. Whiskey. Is that all you've got? It's a good whiskey. Local. Yeah. You take deliveries from them? Sure. You ever see one of them? It cuts off. I wish it would do the boys from Hard Times. What? I heard they're strange. They work hard. Good whiskey. And they make good whiskey. Who are we to judge? Sure, who are we? No one of consequence. What a strange conversation. Can I move? I can't move. I just have to fucking sit here. What's all this bread for? Sandwiches. How many sandwiches? Sound 3. Glasses clinking. Sounds 4. Cars passing by. Director's notes. Original script. Limb Doolittle's A Reckoning has almost no explicit stage directions. Doolittle thought of the writer as an equal partner with the actors. Who are these people? And I literally cannot leave. I guess I just sit here until they're done. I can't do anything. Ah! Why is there a brick in the sandwich? Okay, so I can skip all of this. Can I just sit here and fucking do this until... I really don't care about the dialogue. Okay, so they're drinking. There's so much dialogue, like it doesn't tell you... I'm not gonna sit here. Okay, that dialogue is done. Okay, that dialogue is done. That dialogue is done. Okay. This is the only other dialogue. Okay, so that dialogue is done. I'm just gonna skip the damn dialogue because it doesn't make any sense. Okay. Okay, there was just a shit ton of dialogue, like there usually is in this game. I thought there was like a special task I was trying to do. The male deer, called bucks, also live among the does. The bucks are growing their antlers, which are soft and warm to the touch. Put it back on that weird dinosaur show, will you? Nah, those history programs don't make any sense. I prefer the nature programs. They think they can just say anything on TV. I don't believe there to be a damn word in the Bible about dinosaurs on Noah's Ark. Been a long time since Sunday school for me. Do you go to church, though? Nah, not since Beth. It was her church, really. Good Christian woman. Good Christian woman. Well, I'm curious, too. I'm curious to see where they're going. They got you now. Okay, I don't care about this. I really don't... Like, I know that if I read the dialogue, it's going to give me information. Is that a woman or a man? Pearl. Hi, Harold. Hi, Evelyn. Why? Why am I here listening to this? Oh, shit. Let me go through all of these goddamn dialogues again. The thing about this is, like, you have to really pay attention, and that's the only bad thing about having people who watch this, and then it's like, oh, I don't understand what's going on. Well, it's because I either skip too much dialogue, or I missed something important. But I really don't care about whoever Evelyn is. There's a bug down here. That goddamn sandwich has moved. Nothing has explicitly changed on the table other than that. I think they told it eventually. The hell you say? Years ago, Harry, how do you get... I take the bus or I walk. You walk to New Orleans? Watch it, Evelyn. Looks dejected. I didn't mean nothing by it, Harry. Harry, did you really go to New Orleans? Now, just where do you two get off? Sorry. Forget it. Sure she didn't mean nothing by it. We'll lay it off you and get back to drinking. Got to be ready for the entertainment. Oh, who's it on tonight? Tonight it's Junebug. Works for me. Round 8, I think. I'll stick around. I could use some sad music. I came here to break some hearts. What's that? To dash dreams. What are you talking about? Got to talk to my parents about their bar tab. I won't be paying for them anymore. Hang on now. No, it's time to cut the old folks loose and head west. I can't keep enabling them, you know. A debt's a debt now. Harry, I'm sorry. I know you've got a vested interest, and I don't want to make a victim of you. They'll come up with it somehow, I'm sure. No, it's not that. The thing about debts is you never know when they'll be reckoned and called in. What's that mean? I'm not saying anything, but I know debt, Harry. I see it all day. And it's all around me, like a thick gray fog, and it's in the air I breathe. At the pawn shop, they have a new financial something. I'm the administrator. Did you know that? A new technology. It's a new kind of debt, Evelyn, and it's a mess. What do you mean, a new kind of debt? You know what we do at the pawn shop? Secured loans. We don't buy used goods, we take personal property as collateral as a loan. Oh, yes, I know. And then you don't pay. We sell your stuff. Sure, I get that. Works for people who couldn't get the loans otherwise, I guess. Now, Hardin has this new idea. He calls it a payday advance. Oh, God. But it's just a short-term unsecured loan with a wicked interest rate. There's no fulfilling. Most of who borrow can't keep up. Then he has this big pile of debt with a big returns on paper. And he can sell those debts to a bank. Huh. Who's borrowing? Like what? Who do you think? When Joe put me in charge of it? The only dark-skinned clerk in the whole shop? You think so? I know it. Don't you see I look just like you? You can trust me. But Joe knows they won't pay on time. There's no money in lending, but there's money in something that's in the Bible. I won't be his shrill. I just have to save a bit more. I go to California as a credit union or something ethical. I just have to get rid of these old parasites first. Neither a borrower nor a lender be. Well, my tab is in good shape, I think. You're behind too. Not as bad as Slade's, but... Well, Harry, the only thing I owe you is a handshake and this whiskey you're about to pour me. Let's say this one's on me, Pearl. Nah, I'm good for it. For today, let's just say it's on me. You're awfully strict about cash for a guy who just got back from vacation. Drink up, Evelyn. Maybe you'd better find some other chair to sink into so your debts won't get rained out from under you. I'm not out for a bit. I'll be back later to disappoint. A couple of old deadbeats. I'll stay for the entertainment. I won't throw you out, but just remember what I said. Interesting. We need to adjust the price of gas, as discussed by Pearl, Evelyn, and Harry. We also made some adjustments to the description of Pearl's work. We left in line for about Rand's Law, which would have been the Doolittle's time anyway. I made the biggest change we made, besides mashing the two Doolittle plays into one, was to the title. I thought we should rename it A Reckoning and A Barfly, to mix the two titles and really be clear about where it came from. But Carrington liked the black irony of it. Entertainment. Joseph, okay. Stiffly written but well acted. There aren't many characters in the entertainment now playing at Buffalo Street Student Theater. By a director. Okay, so this is just telling me bullshit that I really don't give a damn about. Okay. The barfly slumps alone at a table. Barfly remembers, scowls at the memory of unkind word. Remembers. Considers retorting the perceptive slights. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Are we done? Are we done? Are we done? Oh. "11 years behind. A supermarket till." You're damn right. Damn right. I have commitment and responsibility. That's what he said, management material. I bet they raise you to $3. Oh, I bet 4. The responsibility. Whistles. You see Pearl today? She was working all day, I think. Usually doesn't work mornings. The Slade women are all getting promoted. I think they just put her on another shift. What's the morning at a pawn shop? What's the morning shift like at a pawn shop, do you think? Black coffee and desperation. Let's celebrate, Harry. Another round. We're celebrating 2 promotions in the family. Talk to Pearl today? She worked all day. It was in here earlier. Looking for you two. She'll be back. Why don't you just pace yourselves till you talk to her? We're celebrating. Pace yourselves, or pay your bill. Why are you so stuck all of a sudden on a bill all of a sudden? Are you sunstruck? Sunsick? Sure. Twice as bright when you got to the ocean and the pool both reflecting at you. Evelyn. You catch sight of any alligators? Sure, it was gators. Everywhere. A swamp. Big shady swamp with a pool and a hostess. What's that? Set 'em up, Harry. Junebug'll be here in any minute, and we want to be receptive. Alright. But I keep track. There'll be a reckoning. You folks hear about the reckoning? First I've heard. What's up, Harry? Short on your bills? Let the books get away from you? That's an ignorant thing to say. Been doing my books for 10 years. Keeping this place alive all on my own. Ever since Bess. I ought to just let you run that tab up. Until you drink yourselves underground. Now, he didn't mean nothing by it, Harry. Yeah, Harry. You know I'm only joking. Sure, I know. I know you're joking. Alright, let's drink. I better slow down. Hard times whiskey comes on strong. Don't want to end up like that boiled owl in the corner. I can't tell anymore. I hear they have some secret ingredients on the secret process or something. Something in the they age in it. Yeah, something strange in the wood. Drink up, Larry. Don't call me Larry. It sounds like an old man. All right, Silver Fox. Now you paid until Friday, and I haven't seen Pearl all day. She can pick it up when she comes back. Don't count on it. Thing to say is that our own daughter. Generosities have limits. I don't know what she said, but the Slades are good for it. This family takes care of our own. Sure, we'll get it. Slide hand when she comes back. Straightened and out whenever she comes back. Better get here soon, or she'll miss their entertainment. Shouldn't Junebug be here now, Harry? Yep. That's what you get working with artists. Good in entertainment, but it's always late. This is pretty late, though. We'll stick around. We're celebrating. Sure. Yeah, not expecting a late night sentimental call, and if he does, let it ring. Last drink, Evelyn? One more, Harry. I just want to hear some music. Well, she'd better show up soon. I'm sure I'll figure out what all this is about later. I'm not gonna bother reading this shit. I love this song. I've never heard it. It's a love song. It's a Valentine. Sure. Ever been in love? Nope. Me neither. Well, there's Ted. Son of a bitch. Evelyn. You love Ted, right? He's a son of a bitch, out on the road, selling hammers and hammering shop girls. You know he isn't. Well, I wish he would. You don't mean that. Sure, I don't mean that. He's a son of a bitch. But you have to stick by your family. Sometimes. If it kills you. Do you? Why? You just have to. Why? I love this song. What if they're better off without us? My folks could get better with money. Ted could, I don't know, meet someone new? He wouldn't. He's a good man. Would you? Groans. All I want is free of parasites. Keep my own money, pay my own debts. Don't be a fool. Buy me a drink. What do you want? I want to run a hardware store with my dear husband, Evelyn. I want a whiskey. That's all you want? And a love song. She could have said, sure. Pearl, you could have said something. I shouldn't have to say anything, Dad. Letting us just sit and soak up a debt. We're celebrating. Pearl, it's supposed to be a celebration. Don't you know the news? Larry, drop it. So celebrate. I'm not stopping you. But I'm not paying for it. Your mother's going to be a manager. So put a manager's salary on that tab. It's not... Sure, they said she's management material. What kind of material are you, Pearl? Maybe. He said maybe. I'm made of sweat and blood and beer, just like you raised me. That's a damn strange thing to say. Sure, my hands are cut up, but you're a loan clerk, and your mother's manager at a supermarket. Damn it, Lawrence. It's not settled. Not settled? O'Neill just handed you a promotion. Why can't you celebrate? Rosa, what did he say to you? Remember what he said to you? I don't think you remember what he said. He said, didn't he? He said, maybe eventually. Maybe eventually. Maybe eventually. Management material, keep your chin up. Maybe eventually. Sooner or later. Keep your chin up? How's that, Dad? Enough. You can still settle. It'll just take longer. I should look again. Just sit with me, Larry. Let's just wait for the music. Get away from the awfulness. Sure. We can celebrate. Sure. The Slade women are moving up. Eventually. If she's this late, she's not coming. Where's Junebug? Where's the entertainment? I said, if she's this late, she's always shows up. I've got nothing better to do. You gonna settle? Up first? Don't be a fool. Watch it. I'll buy you a drink. How about water, Evelyn, and maybe call it a night. What time is it? I love this song. It's so relaxing. Like the sun by the pool, on a beach full of gators. God damn it, Evelyn. Harry, your language. What would Bess think? Good Christian woman. God damn it, who cares? If I did or didn't go to New Orleans. She didn't mean anything by it. Maybe I just sat here, alone in the dark. Would you like that, Evelyn? That what you want to hear? Watching nature. Programs in the dark. Just me and my beer. And the gators. The goddamn dinosaurs. It was Harry's ark, Evelyn, 2 by 2, out of the flood and into the poorhouse. She's just drunk. All on my dime. Well, there's be a reckoning, all of you. Just stick around and you'll see. What are you talking about, Harry? What reckoning? I want to hear another love song. Where's Junebug? I hope she never shows up. I can't pay her, the money's run out. What's that? It's gone. The money's all gone. I let you sponges soak up so many free drinks, now I can't even stock the whiskey without striking a deal. No more whiskey? Harry, what kind of deal? It doesn't matter. You can't blame us, Harry. We're just a little short from time to time. Sure. Just leave, Pearl. Just trust me. Okay, I'm leaving. Are you sure? I'm sure. You don't deserve this. All I want is a love song. And a whiskey. You'll have plenty of time for whiskey. I just want to be left alone. That man is like a straitjacket. I know, Evelyn. If only he'd meet some tall young thing on the road. I know. If you're miserable, just get a divorce. 11 years behind a supermarket till. Keep your chin up, Rosa, eventually. Maybe eventually. Now, you all should clear out. Where would we go? Just let us wait for Junebug. We're good for it. We just want to have a few drinks. See the entertainment, then we'll go home. You don't understand. Sure. We know you're struggling. We're all struggling, Harry. You said... Blah, blah, blah. Fuck, I missed it. God damn it. You don't understand me, Harry, your language. What's to understand? We'll settle our debt soon. Rosa's in line for this promotion. All they want is debt. They feed on it. They put it in the whiskey. What? What the hell are you saying? He'll be here soon. The boy from Hard Times. There'll be a reckoning. What are you talking about? Harry, our debt's not to the distillery. Ah! I hate that goddamn loud buzzing noise that happens. All I got from that was that someone went out of business. Which, if you think about it, the whole radio announcer, 83 and sunny now. Looks like it's gonna get up to about 101 by late afternoon in Louisville and 103 in E-Town. Not a cloud in sight. So get out those parasols. Haha. Major accident just ahead of the Bardstown exit. So if you're headed to work on 31, you are late, my friend. Sugar? Lizette. I forgot how you take your coffee. I'm tired. I didn't sleep well. Those old horses and Ira's used to keep me up. Those old horses of Ira's used to keep me up. I heard you yelling. Bad dreams? No. You thought they were having bad dreams? I remember. Ira wouldn't hear it. They were just horses. But those horses were troubled. Brownie got sick every morning at the stable, chewed up the wood in the stalls. Yep. That's right. Charlie loved those horses. He'd sit on the roof and read his textbooks and watch them. He was so careful here. Was just in better shape than the one he fell from. Charlie was alone on that roof. I always told him to test each tile with a heel first. I guess he was. He was so bright, his teacher said. What was the word? Imaginative. That's it. How could I forget? It wasn't his fault. It wasn't anyone's fault, Conway. That's what we mean when we say it's an accident. Sure. Well, we have a mail order delivery today. Might be a long drive. I hope the truck can hold up. Long drive? What makes you think so? They sent it in by mail. The truck will outlive us all. I hope you're right. I'm glad you'll keep it. Ira would have wanted you to have it. It's been running since Charlie was born. Ira took me to the hospital in that truck. So did you once. Your knee. My new knee. Plastic. It'll be like a souvenir. So, long drive? They said they couldn't come in person. Maybe just a shut-in. I didn't recognize the address. The order is all. I'm sure we can fill it. Guess that'll be the last. I guess it will be. The last act of Lizette's Antiques. What's the word? Final. Maybe. No, that's not the word. I just need to think a bit. More coffee or something, or I've had too much. It's getting harder. Yes, it is. What are those boxes you set in the hallway? Those are Charlie's old books. Those are your clothes. You packed them yesterday. Of course. Cora should be here soon. Will you wait with me? Sure. I'll wait with you. There's your traffic and weather on fives. That's every 10 minutes, brought to you by the Consolidated Power Company. Stick around for Old Kentucky Home with Kate helping you turn the humble home into a mansion after this. Why's his leg like that now? Dr. Truman. But that's the only if you make a late payment on a follow-up visit. I think everything went well enough here that they'll only want to bill for... Oh, he's awake. How do you feel, old man? All fixed up? Truman says you might be a bit misty coming out of it, so I was dreaming. Dr. Truman, that's unlikely. Something TM is quite powerful. In fact, many patients report a sensation of lost time. Do you feel like you've lost time? It's been about 2 hours. Oh, it's been about 2 hours. What have you been doing? We watched TV for, I don't know why I keep going to Truman's voice. We watched TV for a while, then Dr. Truman showed me some of the terms of the bill. It's kind of, you'll want to look it over yourself, I think. How about that leg? How's your leg feeling? Yeah, that's the important part. Conway shifts his leg a bit in the chair, testing it. Well, this isn't my leg. It seems better, but it wasn't worth it. It was the heat. The shingles were cracked in the sun. It was the heat. The shingles were cracked in the sun, and one of them slipped out under his feet. I wonder. This isn't my leg. No, of course it's your leg. It doesn't feel like it belongs to me anymore. I haven't encountered this reaction before, but it's not really unheard of. I read a paper about something like this last year. It can happen for a lot of reasons. Neurological, psychological, social. I'm not sure it won't persist in your case. Your thoughts and feelings are probably still a little nebulous from the TM. That's totally normal. It'll pass. I wouldn't recommend driving, at least for another hour or two regardless. Thank you, Doctor. Sure, let's talk about a few things you should be aware of. Recovery, rehabilitation, the signs, side effects. I should have plenty of resting time coming up soon. I'm used to a few side effects. I want to be clear, you should expect lingering effects of the injury for more or less the rest of your life. Don't immerse it fully in water. Avoid extreme streams of temperature. I'd stay away from dusty roads and mountain lines. Dusty roads and mountain lines. Let me try that again. I'd stay away from dusty roads and mountain lines. I'm trying to say the lines right. Hold on. I'll just start over. Well, at your age, I want to be clear. You should expect lingering effects of the injury for more or less the rest of your life. Don't immerse it fully in water. Avoid extreme temperatures. I'd stay away from dusty roads and mountain lines as much as possible. Dusty mountain lines. Good advice in any context. Best thing you can do is keep it clean and free of debris. What do I clean it with? Only clean your leg with a soft cloth. Moisture with water or alcohol. You'll definitely want to avoid adhesive agents like detergents or other solvents. So, do you have any questions? Anything about the bill you didn't make sense? I don't mean to rush you, but I have an early fishing trip. Tell him about the payment plan. Tell him about the payment plan in the bill. Yeah, that's one of the clauses. I don't really have any control over the bill. Now that the Consolidated Power Company bought my employer, they handle everything. So it all runs through your electricity bill now. You can pay it back in full on your next billing cycle, or you can get on the energy credit payment plan. You'd have to call Consolidated for more details about that. I don't really understand how it works. Something about generating electricity to send back into the grid. Holy shit! Okay, so what the fuck? Oh, one more thing. Don't be alarmed if you experience any side effects of the TM. Typically, we see daydreaming, deja vu, pensiveness, fatigue states, irregular perception of time. About 15% of patients report generalized sensation of lateness. Nothing to be alarmed about, just keep it in mind. Thanks for your help. Julian's outside. We can head back to your truck. Julian's outside, we can head back to your truck. I had him, like, talking super fucking quick. How long have I been streaming? Aha! Wait. How are the drugs treating you? The street lights seem a bit brighter. Oh, like trails and traces? Something like that. My mom used to get that. She had migraines. My folks had a particular relationship with medicine. We almost never had regular doctor or health insurance or anything like that. Our immigration stuff was a mess for most of my childhood, so we only qualified for state programs in small patches before something or other would get contested, and we learned to just pile on dentist appointments and stuff in those short windows. If a pet got infected or her migraines were too much to handle, Mom would talk to so-and-so who knew so-and-so, usually another minor, and end up with some pills. And instead of medical advice, every pill came with a gossipy warnings and substitutions, like all of this lore that came with it. Like magic, dangerous, mysterious. Weaver's folks couldn't help. Yeah, they had pretty good health care, though, through the university for a while there. A couple of times they'd swing something, so I got a bit of whatever Weaver needed. In high school, Weaver got these pills to help her focus. She was so smart, but always going off in different directions. Mind racing, like 5 conversations going in her head at once, and you're lucky if even one of them is with someone in the room, you know? So she had these pills, and they seemed to help. I was struggling in school too, failing my history class. She offered to share some pills. Did it help? At first, yeah, it helped a lot. I had a kind of presence and clarity of purpose that I've never really had otherwise. I didn't want to stop taking them. One day I was sitting in my bed, my notebook was open next to me on top of a textbook, and I was holding a pen in my hand. I remembered this moment for several years before. It came up so suddenly with such precision. I couldn't put it out of my mind. I felt I had to stay with it until I'd recalled the whole thing perfectly. It was just a tiny nothing moment. My mom patching up the side of a birdcage, winding some spare wire around the frame to reinforce it. I was fixated on that image and that sound, the cage kind of bending and twanging as she worked on it, rapping and nodding and scraping copper against paint, like bowing a rubber violin with a railroad tie. My parents came back from a triple shift and found me still sitting there on the edge of the bed, pen in my hand, delirious with thirst, patching that birdcage with a 1,000-yard stare. What about you, Homer? We haven't talked to you in forever. Guess the rain stopped. It'll be earthworms all over this lot. Damn shame. There's damn shame to be an earthworm in a rainstorm. Sounds just like the kind of conversation you'd have in a little country town like this. So, what's the plan here? Head back to Zero, I guess. We should try to get in touch with that clerk. I could use a bite to eat. Okay, you've been on the road a while. Well, there's an all-night convenience store not too far from here. Is that okay? Sounds good to me. Truck's engine sputtered and dies as Conway guides it carefully off of the next fallen tree. Fuck. Nothing to be done? Just won't start up again? Damn. You had this truck long? I bought it used a ways back. I wonder how old it is then. Do you? Wait. Is this why you always leave your truck running? Lizette's is up on the hill, so first time it's just died like this. Well, where's the champagne? Anyway, do you know this area? Anyone around here that could give us a hand? I drove past here yesterday. It looks like the road crew's been out here. Hey, we should call someone. Do you know a good towing company? Speaking into the large brick cell phone held up to her ear. Hi, hello. We've got an old, I want to say diesel old truck? Diesel old truck. Just stalled out. An audible ear. Did I wake you? Your card says open 23 hours a day. Well, this was the 1 hour that they get to sleep. An audible. Yeah, that's why I'm calling. Exactly. That's all. No, that's okay. We just need to get an auto shop and get this taken care of. Inaudible. Wistful. Thanks for the offer, but we really just need a tow, is all. I wish I knew what they were saying. This is so strange. We already ate. As soon as you can get out here, we're off 65 somewhere. Just kind of pulled up. An audible specific. That's actually a pretty accurate description of it. Yeah. Hanging over the power lines like that. Did you see it go down? Okay, my pleasure. How long do you think you'll be? Distant traffic sounds. Hello? Urza, what are you doing? Get your ass down. Get you down, Urza. Urza, get down. Get off that tree, Urza. Are you bored? Sure, but I don't mind. Yeah, I don't mind either. Let's play a game. What would you like to play? We can tell the future with this little tree branch. It's pretty easy. We just break it off. We just break off all the little sticks on each section and count through the different things that could happen. Okay, what should we ask? It should be about you. I can't do both the counting out and the questions. What a job we'll have next. Urza snaps off a smaller branch away, one at a time, counting out the possibilities. Doctor, lawyer, taxman, driver? Driver. Okay, what else? Urza snaps a smaller branch away, starts counting on possibilities. Motorbike, motorboat, horseback, hearse, old truck, new truck, new truck. Those other branches are too bare. Don't worry about it. Motorbike, motorboat, horseback, hearse, old truck, new truck, new truck. These other branches are too bare. Don't worry about it too much. It's just a branch of sticks. How long, Urza, how long do you think we'll be waiting here? I don't mind. I have a lot to think about. Do you get bored late at night? I guess I always do. I'm a thinker, all right. Okay. Shannon. I think they're on their way. Guess we have some time to kill. We could look over the road map again. I've stared at that thing too long already. Where'd you get that old map anyway? Found it at the shop. It's always just been in the truck. Huh. Someone must have grabbed it at the gas station somewhere along the line. Or maybe they just threw it in the glove box at the dealership. When my parents bought their first car here, it came with a map. I used to sit in the back of and pore over it. Aunt Red Idiot saw me looking at it, I guess, and a few days later she gave me a map she'd bought from Colombia. It looked almost hand-painted, deep, vibrant colors and rough border lines like anxious brushstrokes. Really pretty. I'd slowly trace the coastline with my fingertips like I was walking on the beach and say, "Here we'll swim, here we'll start a fire, here we'll find a cave in the cliff face and go live among the bats for a while. I think I'll take a look at that radio of yours. Maybe I can get it going again. No point just standing around." What time is it? 11. I should try to sleep soon. It's a weird sound whenever he runs now. The thing's been broken for years. So we'll get to find out what station you had it tuned to when it went out. A snapshot of your younger man's taste. Haha. Do you remember what it was? Some college station. Well, I'm sure we'll find something to listen to in the end of the road. Johnny. Where are we staying? Oh, this is Junebug. We're gonna figure out what happened to Junebug. Harry something's 4-star bottom closet experience. Maybe it'd be a nice day outside one of these nights. Power down just enough to rest, but keep an eye on the stars. Be there when the birds wake up. Sounds romantic. I'm a real romantic, lucky me. How far are we? I don't know, 20 minutes? Damn. Harry's not gonna be happy. You know, he doesn't like me. Anyway. I'll tell him you had to get that drain pipe on tape. I'll tell him about the frog. He won't understand. You should have been a poet. I'll leave poetry to the professionals. What's on your mind? Crickets? Oh, I don't know. Just looking at the stars. Hope we get there soon. Never been this late. Is this all happening right now? They loaded like they could use. They looked like they could use some help. You gonna fix it up for them, Johnny? Oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. A wrench from a cattle prod. I thought maybe you. I guess it's up to some good Samaritan. Oh, I can choose to. Okay, we'll help them. You're the best. And hey, maybe if they're not busy, they can fill some seats at the gig. You know, if no one's there, they'll try and. Okay. I want to talk to Urza again. Was that him? Who? That was a motorcycle. It was a motorcycle. Something has a big truck. Yeah. They're too fast for a truck. I bet they're getting chased by something. Maybe they have somewhere important to be. Definitely getting chased by something. Oh, Lord. Junebug to Johnny, stay here. To Urza, careful, he's... wicked with strangers, Johnny. Ha! You... You didn't have to stop. We got the tow coming. You here to clear the tree? Who's chasing... Urza, who's chasing it? Hear that, Cricket? We didn't have to stop. Oh, why'd we stop? That's a good question. These folks seem to have a certain handle on the situation. So, oh, we thought you were stopping to help. That's a good question. These folks seem to have a certain handle on the situation. So, oh, sure, something like that. Listen, we've got 2 questions for you folks. What kind of people do you take us for? I mean, how do we strike you? You seem nice enough. Not sure. I thought probably from space. Probably from space. I always said you fell from heaven, ma'am. Otherworldly. It's unmistakable. Now here's another question for you. Do you like music? Lizette used to sing in taverns on the weekend. Beautiful stuff. Junebug, of course you do. Say, they should come to our gig. What an idea. Well, we're waiting for a tow. A tow? I won't hear about it. I won't hear about it this time of night. You'll be kicking your heels till dawn. We'll fix your truck up. Me and Johnny are a couple of... Oh, God. Oh, what have I done? Should have just had him to keep going. That's what we call our bike. We call it the vicious cycle. Pretty tough, huh? We'll get you fixed up quick, so you can come to the gig. See, we have a regular booking tonight. Well, we're running late. Very late. That's what I told them. Now, the old man who runs this venue, Harry something, is a notorious withholder, and if we don't get a few bodies in the crowd, he'll go all penny pinching on us. Just as Short said, we only have one song prepared. You'll come to the gig, won't you? We really don't have time. Of course they will. You folks were in trouble. Well, it's all said and done. We stopped. That's all that matters. Our gig's at the old tavern called the Lower Depths. It's over there by the old Charlie Morin Highway, just east off of 65. We usually take a ride off of the interstate around the petting zoo. Johnny likes the petting zoo. I do like the petting zoo. Sounds like any time I ever take Caesar somewhere. I gotta make a small stop. Now let's see about that truck of yours. I feel certain we can get it running. I don't want you to touch the truck. I wanted to go to the convenience store, and okay, so I've been streaming for like an hour and 15 minutes, and I think I'm done for the night. I'm starting to get sleepy, so I'm going to just call it a night here.